Good day, everyone. We are Group 6 from TTTE4333, Software Management and Maintenance. And today we will present our project management plan for Malaysia Taste Trail, a smart food discovery platform that helps the tourists in Malaysia search, filter, and get recommendation and map the best local foods. I'm Yi Hui, presenting together with Hu Yishan and Li Guangli. We are three-person speaking team, but our plan model is a realistic 20-member software organization. I'm Di Hui, a system project manager, focus on the cost, the resources, risk, and governance. So Hu Yishan is our data lead, managing the requirements, data design, and the testing. And Li Guangli is our project manager, responsible for scope, schedule, and baseline sign-off. For this presentation, I will cover the project introduction and planning the baseline. So who will take the scope, schedule, and the cost, and deliver controls, and Lee will present the engineering lifecycle and our reflection. So why test the trail? Tourists need the trustworthy, location-relevant food recommendation that fit their budget, cuisine, and dietary need. Our answer is a mobile-friendly food discovering MVP for selected tourist zone with three core functions: search and filtering, personalized recommendation, and maps integration. So everything sits on the baseline, covering the scope, schedule, cost, and quality, resources, and risk. So success is measured concretely. UTA pass rate of the least 19%, higher data accuracy, and acceptance at the demo. So the plan spans 15 week, 20 members, and RM 4.43 million budget. Our PMP tells one continuous story across the 17 sections. Section 1 to 4 says approved baseline, introduction, scope, schedule, and cost. Section 5 to 7 are delivery, control, quality, resources, and risk. So section 8 to 12 are the engineering lifecycle, converting the idea into verified system, and section 13 to 17 handle governance and closeout. In short, plan, build, verify, release, maintain, and close. I will now hand it to Hu Yishan.
Section 2 is scope. The project director authorized the work and named the project manager, business need, objectives, and key risks. In scope, searching and filtering, recommendations, map integration, and curated tourism zone data. Just as important, we drew from boundaries, payments, table booking, nationwide coverage, and public app store release are all out of scope. The WPS dictionary links every work package to a deliverable and responsible team, producing the requirement specs, design document, prototype, UAT reports, and a final demo. Section 3 is scheduled, a 52-week critical path from April 2026 to April 2027. Using activity on Arrow Analyst, our critical path runs A through K, where data collections and cleaning, driving the timeline. We set 6 milestones, M1 to M6, from kickoff through requirements, design, prototype, UAT, and final delivery, each acting as a formal approval gate. Section 4 is closed. Our total estimate is 4.43 million ringgit, a direct project cost of 3.69 million ringgit, plus a 20% country reserve of about 738,000 ringgit. The largest single item is SIM salaries, are roughly 61%, which is typical of software. To SIM control, we apply earned value management, tracking blinded value, earned value, and actual cost, with a target cost and schedule performance index of at least 1.0. Section 5 to 7 about controlling problems before they grow. In quality, our targets are UAT above 90%, data accuracy above 95%, response under 3 seconds, a usability score of at least 70, and zero severity 1 defects. Grounded in ISO IEC 25010 and PMBOK. On resources, we define the 20-number structure with our RACI matrix and workload balancing. In risk, we use a risk breakdown structure, register, probability impact matrix, and contingency plans. I'm now passing to Li Guanling.
Thank you. Section 8 and 9 move from tutorials need to architecture. We capture function and no function requirement, translate them into use case, and trace everything through a requirement traceability metric. The system runs on a 3-type architectural model with entirety relationship, data flow, and sequence diagram. They extend into UI design, API definition, and class diagram. So every requirement is accounted for in the design. Session 10 to 12 cover verify, release, and improve. Testing follow a V1 model, unit integration system, then UAT. Before release monitoring and continue improvement. For maintenance, we plan out 4 types: corrective, adaptive, perfective, and preventive. Deployment follow a control release flow so the system reach user reliable and can be supported after launch. Session 13 to 17 keep the project control to the very end. We maintain a stakeholder register and communication metric. A formal change required precise with a change log and a procurement approach that buys external map and cloud too, where it's faster and cheaper. Security follow PDPA align privacy control, and the closure use a checklist with a clean transition into maintenance, preventing uncontrolled scope growth, unmanagement expectation, and privacy risk after the technical plan is complete. To close, our biggest lesson is that a project management plan is not just documentation, it is practical control system for delivery. Our main challenge were turning a broad-field application idea into clear MVP and estimating a realistic 20-member project. Along the way, we built real skill, WBS decomposition, critical path scheduling, EVM budgeting, and RACI assignment, and the risk response. And our key insight is that good control depends on measurable acceptance criteria, full traceability from requirement to test, and planning early for maintenance and privacy. Thank you for watching our presentation of video.